Hello. I've just got a couple of minutes to pop in here this morning. It's Thursday morning to give you an update on my weigh-ins. Then I will finish up the video with my topic for the day. It's a good one, so I hope you'll stay tuned. All right, let's get to my weigh-in. I'm on Weight Watchers, and so each week I not only weigh in on Thursday mornings, but I also weigh in the middle of the week on Monday mornings to gauge how I'm doing. You see, if you haven't watched my videos before, I'm on maintenance and have been for about 5 years now. And this seems to be a good working arrangement for me to be able to weigh in on Thursdays, and in the middle of the week, I weigh in so that I can gauge how I'm doing. Well, this week was a perfect example of why that's a good idea. Last Thursday, I weighed in at 121.8. I didn't really understand how I ended up on that weight, but I was fine with it. And over the weekend, I had a pretty stressful weekend and decided not to worry a whole lot about what I was eating. I did track. I always track. I track the good, the bad, and the really ugly. Because if I stop doing that, I know that I will gain the weight back. So last Thursday, I weighed in at 121.8. Over the weekend, like I said, I had a pretty heavy food intake, and on Monday morning, I weighed 123.6. If I had weighed 0.2 of a pound more, that would have been a 2-pound gain over the weekend. Now, do I think that that is a realized gain? No, I don't. But if I don't pay attention to the gain, it will very easily become a real weight gain. So that's why I do it in the middle of the week to gauge how I'm doing. Well, after Monday morning, I decided to try and back away from the heavy food intake that I was doing, mainly the chips. I had eaten a lot of chips over the weekend. I didn't do as well as I had hoped that I would. I am struggling now with craving salt, and so I'm eating a lot of salt right now. But when all was said and done, when I got on the scale this morning, I weighed in at 122.6. And yes, that is 0.8 of a pound above what I was last Thursday. But it's a whole pound less than what I was on Monday. So I feel like that although I had a pretty heavy sort of gain over the weekend, I reined it back in and got under that 123 mark that I've been trying to do. You see, that gives me incentive. When I get in my happy weight, which that's what I've called it all these years, 123 to 125, I begin to want to make sure I'm not going to get over that 125. So I back away from the food intake a little bit, and it has seemed to help. You know, sometimes we all go through plateaus. That's going to happen. But if you are diligent about what you are putting in your mouth and you try to track it, most of the time, if we last long enough, we'll outlast that plateau. Okay, I'm going to go in to the next part of my video that I filmed a couple of days ago. It's my first grocery haul in probably at least 6 months. I hope you enjoy it. Well, I began to realize that it had been, at least about 6 months since I'd done any kind of a grocery haul. So I decided, had to go to Walmart today, so I decided to go ahead and do one. It's not a very big one, and some of it is Papa's Foods. I guess I'll start with Papa's Foods first because they are all going to be high in points. But it's like I said last week, Papa is not on Weight Watchers. So, and most of these foods are for him to make a large amount of pimento cheese. So let's just go over these right to begin with. He has a block of extra sharp cheddar and a block of sharp cheddar, both of them for 1 ounce. It's 5 points. And there's 16 ounces, so that would be 16 servings per block. Okay, the next thing is diced pimentos. Now this whole jar of diced pimentos is 0 points. And the product behind that is roasted red peppers. And it too is 0 points for every 1/4 of a pepper. Next we have 2% milk, and 2% milk, it actually gives it per cup, but I would never use a cup. The most I would use is 1/4 of a cup to maybe use it like cream in my coffee. And for 1/4 of a cup of the 2% milk, it's 1 point. And then here's the final ingredients for the pimento cheese spread that he's going to make, and it's Philadelphia cream cheese. The original version for 1 ounce, it's 5 points. And there are 8 servings per box. One thing that he likes to put on his salads is Hunter's trail mix. Basically, this is just a trail mix that I believe Walmart puts out. That's the only place I've ever seen it was Walmart. And for 1/4 of a cup of it, it's 5 points. But then again, 1/4 of a cup is a lot of this. So just to put on a salad, you probably wouldn't do more than about 1/8 of a cup. And that would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 points. Papa likes this kind of chewing gum. So we found a pack of it. And where I like the Propel Mix, which is per packet 0 points, he likes the already mixed, the flavored water Propel Mix, and it too, per bottle, is 0 points. And this is my staple breakfast, is the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. This comes with 3 of the strawberry cheesecake and 3 of the toasted coconut. And each one of these cartons is 80 calories and 2 points. Here in the back is my favorite salad dressing. It's Skinny Girl poppy seed dressing. For 2 tablespoons, it's 0 points. But if you put 4 tablespoons, it does incur 1 point. In front of this is my LeSueur carrots, and I'm a big fan of LeSueur carrots, and these, for 1/4 of a cup, it's 1 point. And the reason it is, there is some sugar added to these carrots. But that's not the case in the Goya red kidney beans. These are the only kidney beans that I can find that do not have points, because they do not have sugar added. And so for whatever size serving that you eat of them, it's 0 points. Here I'm going to be making chili soon, and here is the large can of Hunt's diced tomatoes. For 1/2 of a cup, it's 0 points. And here is the tomato sauce, no salt added. If I can find it, that's what I always try to buy. For 1/4 of a cup of it, it's 0 points. I got a bunch of bananas, and they're 0 points. I got a bunch of sweet onions. They're 0 points. The bell peppers, they too or 0 points. And then here is my favorite sweet potatoes. They're Vardaman sweet potatoes. For one sweet potato, it's 3 points, but it's oh so worth it. The last two items that I got today that are food, I did get quite a bit of things that are not food, but didn't want to show you that. But we have the ground turkey breast, and for 4 ounces of it, it is 0 points. Now this is the Farm to Family brand, which is a division of Butterball turkey, but it is 99% fat-free. That's why it's 4 ounces and 0 points. And then finally, we have the Harvestland individually packaged fresh chicken breast, and each chicken breast is 0 points. For one fillet, it's 0 points. And that's pretty much all of the haul that we did today. Some were pretty high in points, but they're not going to be eaten as much as what a serving size is. But then for the most part, for the most of the rest of it, it was great Weight Watcher finds. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment below. Oh, and press the notification bell if you want to get all my videos. And if you think anyone would benefit from this or any of my videos, please share. Until next time, goodbye.